You are now tuned into the Warrior Wisdom Podcast. Locking in on mind, muscle, and money. Education on true masculinity, stoicism, and leadership, and how it connects to everyday life. We focus on mental freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. This is Warrior Wisdom for modern warriors.
What's going on, guys? This is your boy Billy Torr, the Freedom Warrior.
And it's your boy Q, the Active Warrior.
And you're tuned in the Warrior Wisdom Podcast Show.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we got a special treat for you guys today.
Yeah, man. Shit.
I know you guys been watching us, ESPN Sports, all that, with LeBron James and his son Bronny James playing together. That's the first time this ever happened, bro.
In history.
In history.
Right?
In history.
Yeah, see?
There was never a father and son playing in the same NBA team. This never happened before. And the reason we're talking about this is because LeBron James and his son is getting so much crap. And this is the new way of father and son. And we're going to talk about this today because LeBron James just paved the way for a lot of Black and Hispanic fathers. And growing up, a lot of us don't have fathers. So in this episode, we're going to discuss the importance of having a father figure. And we're going to use LeBron James as a great example because, man, that guy keeps climbing new heights, bro.
Yeah. Even on the back end, that's not getting highlighted and brought to the front street. It's like, you can't hate him, bro. Why?
You can't. Why? He is the ideal example of how fathers should be.
Yes.
He is a faithful man to his woman. I love how his woman is in public with him.
Yes.
And the family.
Yes.
And how he carry himself as a father, as a basketball player, as a leader, as a captain, as a mentor, as an influence.
And that breaks down to as a family.
You
know what I'm saying? It's not like he's moving that way, right? Nice and orderly as a family, and then like the mother's like wilding out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just but it's a good construct.
It starts with the father. It starts with the man.
And that's my point.
It starts with the man. And what I want to talk about is the time this guy spends with his family, how he includes his family and everything.
Yes.
The attribute he has as a masculine man. And everybody should be modeling as a father, LeBron James and his family. He's a faithful man, business plan. And I want to touch on one big thing. One of the biggest thing. LeBron James is so successful in business because he knows how to manage his family. The first business you ever have is your family.
First and foremost.
Love is law. Family is business.
Yes.
And I always live by this.
Yes.
If you know how to manage your family through love, you'll be successful in any business.
Yes, indeed.
So the fact that LeBron James has his family, has a structure within his family, and how, I don't even want to throw shots, bro, but it's like
I already know where you're going with it. And
I have other basketball players.
And everybody, just like they said, everybody's rooting that on and they're like, yeah, he should be able to do what he wants and da-da-da-da.
Nah.
But when it comes to this type of scenario, it's getting backlash. And that's just showing the way the Matrix is orchestrated. So
LeBron he's going against the grain while other NBA players, I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna throw shots.
We all for that. We all for that shit.
They're pushing the kids to be transgenders
and much more.
You know, it's crazy. As kids, these NBA players, and I know it's not off. Oh, let my son be whatever. Nah, they're getting paid for that.
It's being pushed.
It's being
not
pushed.
Like it's just
it's an agenda, and they're getting paid more
Yes.
for that, and
it makes all the difference.
And they're allowed more access to a lot more things because they do that. But I go against that. I deeply go against that, and I just want to use LeBron James today on why you should have a father figure in your life, the importance of having a father figure, and how it makes you masculine.
Yes.
And how learning the ways of a masculine man will guide you in the right path to be successful in your own doings, in your own perspective, in your own paradigm.
Indeed. I mean, it's important having somebody around in the family that is carrying themselves in an upright manner. You know, nobody's perfect, but to have somebody to lead by example, to show you, like, you know what, there's times where they don't even have to actually tell you and hold that conversation with you, but them just being in the atmosphere and you being in the atmosphere of that individual that you're watching and modeling, it's something to take in and be like, okay, like this is what a man does. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Which is very important. So that goes back to what we talked about before about who's in your surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, if you guys haven't seen that episode on, consuming data through all your five
Consuming
senses,
data.
make sure you watch
Yes.
that episode. But
Double back on that, man.
if you notice, and in the hood, in our culture,
Mm-hmm.
every kid, every son that don't have a father grow up emotional.
Yes.
They get into more fights, they get into more problems. You know why?
Yes.
And I always want to learn this, and I learned throughout the years, me being a father myself, you're being raised by a woman who are emotional thinkers. So if
Very
you're being
true.
raised by a woman who are emotional thinkers, and that's all you ever understood and grew up with,
Yes.
you as well is going to be emotional.
You're gonna
thinker.
model that. You're
Yeah,
gonna
you're gonna model
more
that.
reactive, no control of your emotions
Exactly.
and your feelings, and less logic in certain situations.
Exactly. That's why it's important to have a father figure mentor. Look
Mhm.
for a mentor. If you don't have a father, look for a mentor
Yes.
who is a father figure, who will treat you like a son. Guys, it's really important that you go out and get yourself a mentor
Vital.
that shows you how to become more masculine, how to be a leader, how to be more disciplined. It's really important. I can't stress this enough. And yeah, that's why I want to use LeBron. LeBron has been doing many things. It's not even about basketball. It's just the fact that he gets to play with his son, something that has never been done. The best thing about that, he gets to show him strategy and leadership within the team.
Yes.
So
Yes,
Bronny can know how to be a captain, how to lead a team by just watching his father.
Yeah.
So it's more than just sports. It's more than just basketball. It's the way
A lot
that
bigger. It's a lot.
it's a lot bigger.
Than that.
It's the way that LeBron guided his son, so his son could be in a position to be better than him. And LeBron even said it. In the other episodes, I tell you to act the part. LeBron even said that he's gonna play with his son before he retires in the same team.
Bro, that's amazing, man.
That's
That shit is amazing. Like, just, giving him the guidance to actually and paving the way for him to understand how to manage a team or even be with the team, be a team player, and just sustain the character to stay in that atmosphere and finish college, go to college, and take all the steps that he needed to take and get into the league. Like, it's still it takes discipline. It's not just that he's his son. He could have been a arrogant kid and went the other way. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. One thing I want to point out, I forgot the rookie that was playing. There was a game, it became a highlight.
Okay.
The rookie got the ball and from LeBron, and then he passed it back to LeBron. LeBron looked at him. Nah,
Bruh.
you gonna
Nah, chill. That's my favorite. That's my favorite shit right there.
So
like, hold that down. What you doing?
Yeah, passed it back to old boy. Old boy dribble, shot, made it. Everybody went crazy.
Yes, bro.
What I want to pinpoint out, the faith and leadership that LeBron had, he could have scored himself.
Come on, man.
To give it to his
easily
team,
could have
a
did it
rookie.
himself.
Like, you need to score. We all know what you can do. Believe in yourself. He pushed his man to believe in himself to make that shot. That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's leadership.
That's the energy you want around you.
Exactly. He made sure that his team members believe in themselves enough to score, to believe in himself, to play the best.
Absolutely.
And I know if he's doing that within the team and in his a career, I know he's doing that with his family. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
So imagine telling your sons, you can do it. I ain't gonna tell you could go do it yourself. Believe in yourself.
That's it.
That's why Bronny was able to play in the level that he's able to play. Maybe not in the level as his father, but he's gonna be better than his father because he's being mentored, not only by his father in the same team, but other players. He's gonna be able to watch his father outside, inside the court, how he functioned all around to be as great as his father.
He got somebody to guide him along the way. You know, he got that guidance, and that guidance is very important.
So at the end of the day, Bronny got not only a father figure, he got a mentor.
Yes.
He has a mentor, he has an influence, he has inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So he has all the right tools to succeed and become the best of the best in the NBA. And that's all because LeBron James, as a father, as a masculine man, as a leader.
Indeed.
So I'm talking to all you guys. I don't want to hear no type of shitty ass excuses. I don't have a father. I don't get along with older guys, whatever. If you don't have a father, go find yourself a father figure. A mentor is important. I am not successful because I found my own path. No, I found mentors that are doing what I want to do, and I created a relationship with them.
That's it, and that's a level above. That's gonna give you what you don't know.
Exactly, you know? And I opened up to them, and I have a mentor that he allowed me to use his resources, his lawyers, when I was going through, issues with the mother of my child, just all around, helped me how to be a man, helped me. And don't get me wrong, I had a stepfather, but he was not the role model that I needed in my life. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, he made me the man I am today, but he wasn't that mentor that I needed. He was just that tough father figure.
That almost reminds me of that, what's the book, which actually changed my whole perspective on a lot of shit, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It reminded me of that book. Like, you know, like you got to have somebody there that even if you have a father in your life that's not, maybe not going in the direction that you want to go in, or maybe he's not advancing because he's comfortable with his lifestyle, then you have somebody that isn't your father, but they're well aware of things that you don't know and that your father may not know, you know, and is progressing a lot more. You want to know these type of people, you know, be resourceful and know people that's resourceful as well.
Exactly. So, guys, again, you wanted to put it out there. Having a mentor is extremely important, no matter what you're doing, if it's sports, business, real estate, career, doctor, whatever it is, pastor, church, you find that person that is a father figure that is doing exactly what you want to do in life.
Yes.
And offer them service. How can I be help to you? How can I be a service to you so I can learn from you? How can I help you in any way?
Yeah.
And once you provide that, you're gonna build that relationship, that their resources is gonna be available to you, their knowledge is gonna be, their wisdom is gonna be available to you. And understand, you can't come in asking for a handout. Go in genuinely looking to build a relationship, looking to learn, looking to help and assist.
Yes, bro.
And they will feel that.
Be of service.
Be of service.
We're all here to be of service.
Exactly.
You know, don't just look for the handout. Be of service in some kind of way that somebody will see that and see within you what you have to offer, you know? And then if you're in the right group, you're taking information from the right people, they're going to guide you in the right direction.
Exactly. So it's important. And part of becoming your best warrior self, your best masculine self, you have to be open-minded. You are the student right now.
Mm-hmm.
And when you humble yourself and understand that I am a student, that's when you can start seeking the teacher. And the teacher will pop up.
Come on.
The teacher will pop up because you are aware of yourself and you know exactly who to go for and who has what you want in life to learn from.
Be a student of the game first, man.
So, guys.
Grasshopper. Be a student first, grasshopper.
Yeah, exactly. Student first. And then when you get enough experience and wisdoms and been through enough failures, the students become the teacher.
There you go.
When you start teaching your teacher on what they taught you, that's how you know you're ready to become a teacher.
There you go.
Because you have mastered what they taught you. So it's pretty much easy. The first step in becoming masculine is searching for that warrior masculine energy.
Go on that hunt.
Go on that hunt. Whatever it is, if you want to be the best golfer, find Tiger Woods. You want to be the best basketball player, find LeBron James, find his resource, find out how he lived and how he did what he did. Find somebody that's close to LeBron if you can't get access to LeBron.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Homework. It's out there. We're in the age of Aquarius. The
Exactly.
information is out there. Go on the internet, search it, look it up.
You got YouTube University.
And put it in your system. YouTube University. Come on, man. It's unprecedented. Like, it's never been this easy to get this information as it is today. So follow that up.
And to end with this note, being masculine is not getting females. It's not getting girls. That doesn't make you masculine.
Please clear that shit up.
I'm tired of these podcast shows that are bringing, what they call them now, bops, OnlyFans girls.
Yeah. Onto the set and all that shit.
And shaming them and teaching guys how to shame women to no. It's all internal. The way I attracted my dream woman, my wife, is working on myself. And where did I find her? While I was working on myself in the gym. You know what I mean?
While on the course of the journey.
So that's law of attraction. But first, I had to work on myself, find the resources to be that man, get my mentors, Mike in Florida. I had multiple mentors, not just one. There was levels. Every time I climb a different level, I found a different mentor that can suit me in that level. So you don't need just one mentor. You can have multiple mentors, but make sure that one of those mentors has that father figure relationship with you, because that is extremely important. That energy is going to make you more of a father figure yourself, more of a leader, more of a warrior, and you get to work more.
And make you want to step your shit up.
Exactly. And you have a mentor or father figure that holds you accountable, that make sure you ain't full of shit. Make sure that they keep you on your toes,
Real shit. Even we do it with each other.
Exactly.
Even we do it with each other. It'd be like, we ask each other questions, bro. How you feel about this? How you feel about that? Nah, that ain't. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that relationship where you can feel comfortable with telling somebody, like, bro, you fucking up, or that shit ain't right for you, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That's love and growth. There's love and growth in that.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is what the episode is all about. Find yourself a damn mentor.
Yes.
Pretty much. That has the qualities and leadership and the masculinity you need in order to become more you, to put you in the right space, the right mentality, gain ownership of yourself, become free, and become that warrior. I was gonna look for a word for that. I was gonna say something, but I just lost it. I had a word for it, but it slipped my tongue. I went blank real quick.
Get that warrior wisdom that you need.
Yeah, not only that, to be that warrior king of your throne, king of your empire.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
So that's pretty much it. Now, if you have trouble finding a mentor, a father figure, join our group. We have 2 groups. We have a Facebook group, the Warrior Safe Haven, and it's basically a safe haven for warriors, for us men, who wants to talk about their issues if they don't know how to overcome them. If it's relationship problem, financial problem, or health problems. Is other experts within there besides Q and I, that's in the group that helps other men with their journey. So that's free. That's a Facebook group. Click anywhere in the description to join that group. Our second group is actually is a school. It's called Warrior School. It's its own platform. The platform is called School, SKOOL, and it's a community where we teach you everything from entrepreneurship, warrior mentality, financial freedom, time freedom, and mental freedom. So also digital marketing to build your business up online. So that's Warrior School, everything to be a warrior. So that's a paid program. You'll learn more within the free group within Facebook. So click the link, join the group. You get a free ebook. It's called Unleash the Warrior Within. And that itself will help you find yourself, will help you utilize AI to hold yourself accountable, to be organized within your lifestyle, and to create a strategy and a path to get to the destination. So
there you go.
We have all the resources and answers for you guys. It's up to you guys to take a step, take action. So join the group. It's free of charge. The ebook is free. I don't want to hear no excuses.
Don't get no better than that, man.
If you complaining,
no better than that.
In the YouTube channel, commenting, complaining about
we pretty much giving y'all the first step. We're giving y'all the first step.
If you're not in my group, if you're not in our group, in our Facebook group and you're complaining, we ain't gonna fuck with you because we already know the problem. That masculine energy is not there.
You already approached the door with the wrong energy.
Exactly. So we're not even gonna pay attention. But if you guys seriously need help, need guidance, we have the resource you need not only to become financially free, to become mentally free, and to become time free. There's steps to this. Again, we're living in the matrix. We're living in a game. This is our world. We're in control of our world. Wake up. Taste the rainbow. And what I mean by that, taste reality. We're in control.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much it, Q.
Hey, we could wrap it on that, man. Again, as usual, take control.
Take control,
It's the Warrior
ownership.
Wisdom Podcast, man.
Find
control
your
of
mentor.
yourself.
You heard it here first from your boy Billy, the Freedom Warrior.
Your boy Q, the Active Warrior.
And this is the Warrior Wisdom Podcast Show. So have a good night, guys. Take care and see you in the next episode.
Absolutely.
Peace. Let's go.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Warrior Wisdom Podcast. Please be sure to like and share, and don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Remember, this is Warrior Wisdom for Modern Warriors.